Cool. I'm streaming now. I think I'm streaming. It says I'm streaming. I feel like I'm streaming. What do you want, dog? I have food on the table. But respectfully, dog, you are fat as fuck. I'm not giving you food. Respectfully, of course. But, let me see if the... Yeah, it says I'm streaming, but I can't find my stream. Lovely. Okay, there we go. There's my stream. Okay. This is probably the most interesting deep build I have ever made. And when I say it's interesting, it's like super interesting. It's not even done yet. So I still need to max it out. What? What do you want? Don't look at me like that. This is why you weigh 20 pounds, dude, because you're fat. All you do is ask for food. And ask for food. You are big. Stop asking for food. I already give you treats every day. And you keep asking for more food. Don't look at me like that. You know what I'm talking about. I'm disappointed with you. Yeah. I'm disappointed with you. Don't look at me like that. You know what I'm talking about. What's the new build? It's a searing snare build. Right, so pretty much, from what I've been told, you can searing snare, and then you can just have it out in the back. Stop whining. I'm gonna kick you. Boom, 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 go. Right, but pretty much, with the new fire palm spark, right, the round spark, what I'm able to do, I'm able to fire palm into searing snare as a true combo, and then because searing snare ragdolls people for like 3 seconds, I have potential to do stuff after it. So it's really good. It's probably going to be my best combo build, especially considering I'm going to do something like fire palm into the snares, into a M1 Ice Lance Ice Blade into running crit on this, which would theoretically true confirm a Flame Leap into Crystal Impale. So this build has like a ton of potential, but the issue is I don't have it yet. Now, I gotta wait for the Jade Vigil Weave to come in from, one of 3 areas. Parasol, the other guy. What was the other guy? Parasol, Carnival, and, I think the last one was, Parasol, Carnival, and, the big worm. But I have 2 builds that have, the Jade Vigil. So the Jade Vigil Weave is, it's actually really good on Markers and Inheritor. And the reason why I say it's really good on Markers in specific is because if we look... Actually, what can I even make with Trickster's Dust? Yeah, I should probably bank these. But the idea, right, is the running crit confirms a lot of stuff, so it has a lot of potential. But I should probably... The issue is I'm actually like... I'm like genuinely running out of like hats. I need more Parasol Planters and I have like none. If anyone has like a God Roll Parasol Planter, let me know. No, it's not Gale. The last build I was on wasn't even Gale. It's just using Suffocated because it's good. I'm talking about this build. Pretty much, I'm going to be using 3000 IQ in order to figure out how to use Searing Snare on top of Crystal. So essentially, the whole purpose of the build is whenever I use the Crystal, it flings people, and then I need to figure out how to extend off that fling. So I'm going to use a stupid amount of brain power to make this build work. And also, I could do this. So I need to make sure I don't accidentally hit myself with my own moves. So that way I don't, like, kill myself. This build, in theory, wouldn't be very difficult to play if it wasn't for the fact that I could literally slap myself in the face with the mantra and actively kill myself. So, it's gonna be fun. Lied, it's not gonna be fun at all. But it's okay, we'll figure it out. You got a spark on it? Yes, I have the spark on it. That's why it hits me. So we're gonna see how it works whenever I max out. Dog, stop being fat. Just because I have food doesn't mean you get some. What the here you oh. Okay. So the idea, theoretically, Searing Snare would set up, because here's the thing. The build has a lot of knockdown mantras, and it also has a lot of mantras that, what? Dude, I don't like that. What does this mean? Am I gonna get, like, jumped? Wait, I'm actually kind of scared now. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I need to figure out, what enchant stone to even put on my Marker's Inheritor. Because the issue is 90% of the enchant stones in the game look gross on Marker's Inheritor. So I want it to look good. I'm considering either blazing or chilling. Blazing because I'm lava eruption, so it'd proc the thing. What's the boss bar? I have no clue. Apparently I'm fighting Alvin and the Chipmunks. We got the devs doing this instead of actually working on adding unique stuff to the game. I love that. Instead of adding stuff that people would actually want to the game, they add Alvin and the Chipmunks in the depths. Just love this game. Love this game. Oh yeah, I am able to equip the Pale Briar on the other build, theoretically. Nice, my bank's completely full. What do I even take out? The Ethereal Bone Dust, I guess. Tell me I can only drop one. Okay, you know what? I'll take the heavy stake. Give me the heavy stake. Pale Briar. I mean, are there any 85 weapons for Flame Charm? Or not Flame Charm, for heavy weapon in general? Because, I'm considering going 85, or I could just go 6 Flame Charm. Or not 6 Flame Charm, I could go 6 more into, weapon. Or what I could do instead, which I like more, going 6 into Intel for 10 Ether. Or actually 12 Ether. Because 12 Ether doesn't sound like a lot until you realize Ice Forge is gonna cost 144 Ether. So it's not gonna be nice to cast it. Right? That's my, like, biggest worry. The fact that it's, like, it's good to cast, but it's, like, so worrying with how expensive it would be. Do I have a face piece? No face piece. Do I have a congas on? No congas. Okay, I mean, I can put on a congas, I guess. So... You know what's crazy is somebody was telling me, oh yeah, Searing Snare is good. Searing Snare is good. I can actively hit myself with this mantra. what that tech? See, Wiz, the idea, right? Fire Palm, which will true confirm the Searing Snare, which true confirms more stun, which will then true confirm my Running Fang and Coil Crit, which is a knockdown, which then true confirms Flame Leap, which then true confirms Crystal Impale. Can I offer for your parasol part? Why? I kind of need that for something. But the idea, right? Fire Palm Spark, that's Ragdoll if it hits, right? So I probably should have gotten a little bit closer. But the idea, Ragdoll, or actually no, knockdown into Ragdoll, into another knockdown, into another knockdown. Actually, I can check the knockdown cooldown so I could figure out if this combo would actually work. So assuming Crystal Impale has a 0.25 seconds of wind up, and this applies knockdown immunity for 3 seconds. Okay, that's not... I can't do Crystal Impale after it. What would I do then? Assuming I do a Flame Leap after, I could catch with Uppercut. But would there be a good reason to catch with Uppercut besides being in the air? I could also do Flame Leap into my crit. Assuming that would land, that would be pretty nice. I mean, it would land. I could do Fire Palm. Okay, definitely not long. Okay, too long. Go on First Light. Flame Grab. I'm dropping Flame Grab for Shoulder Bash. I just have it there because I don't like... When I was like Power 1 progressing, I wanted to have at least one mantra that wasn't atrocious. So assuming I do... I can always have the snare out thing, so I could go boom, boom, then that applies knockdown, so I could do a lot off of that. Well, not knockdown. So, knockdown, ragdoll, knockdown, knockdown. Or am I able to do knockdown, ragdoll, knockdown, ragdoll, knockdown? Because if I could do knockdown, ragdoll, knockdown, ragdoll, that'd be a blue tech. Well, yeah, running crit, because the running crit can either do knockdown or ragdoll. So using blue, right, using the blue tech, it could theoretically just be like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then people just have to eat all of it. Thing is, some people will tell me, oh yeah, you only use no skill builds. I don't see a single person running Searing Snares, Marker's Inheritor. Maybe you should try being niche for once. I'm actually so scared. I feel like... Because the thing is, I was fighting people yesterday. I was like ganking on this. Like how it is right now. And I was getting jumped by like 8 max levels. It has potential. A lot of potential, actually. Like, genuinely, it is... It's actually so weird how... It's good, but also bad. And I just don't know how to feel about it. It's like... The build, it scares me. Blight Surger First Light. You gonna use the Jade Armor? Yes, I have to get the Jade Armor for Blue Sparks tech. Once I get the Blue Sparks tech going, it will be very good. Because the thing is, what a lot of people don't seem to realize is Blue Sparks is good. And if you don't know what Blue Sparks is, it's like a... Best way you could think about it, it's a Jujutsu Shenanigans term, but I'm using it to describe what I'm gonna be doing now, because it's easier for people to understand what I'm gonna be doing if I explain it with some other term that they already know. But the idea, right, before people get confused, I'm thinking, off rip, right, find a way to land the Fire Palm, right? So the easiest way I could think is Grey Cast Ice Forge into a Guard Break, into Ice Blade Fire Palm, which true confirms Searing Snare, which then would true confirm M1 Ice Lance into my running crit, which then true confirms a Flame Leap Uppercut. You hearing me, but you're not understanding me. It's about to go crazy, almost as crazy as the Chef Oath. Too much setup? No, Marvy, the thing is, I already figured out how to do all of this. I figured it out. I was sleeping. This dude, Yun Shou, he came back. He was like, yo. I was like, yo, what's up, Yun Shou? He was like, you gotta use this. I was like, you sure, Yun Shou? He's like, yeah, I got you, bro. I was like, damn, okay. What do you assume the Ice Forge, though? I'm gonna need to hop on it this instant. Yeah. Why is Alvin... Okay. Alvin. What did they do with this update, bro? I'm not schizophrenic. You thinking I'm schizophrenic makes me feel like I'm not schizophrenic. Because you know what they said? All the great minds, they thought those guys were insane in the membrane. Me, I have potential. I got some potential, man. I got an idea. Whoa. I am the smartest Deepwoken player in existence. People don't even know what I can do. Give me that chest. No chest? Aw, beans. Aw, beans. Does he know? He doesn't know. How do you knock down Fire Palm? It literally just automatically does that if you run the Fire Palm round spark. So, because it's guaranteed to apply knockdown, you could theoretically true confirm your rapid slashes off of it. Like Marvy, when you were talking about making a Crystal Flame build on stream, like yesterday, I was like, hey, I could do Crystal Flame, but I could do my own spin on it. And then it really came to fruition, because I was like, realistically, I'm not sure what mantras I should run, because I want to run stupid mantras, right? I was considering running Relentless Flame, and then Searing Snare, and then Ice Blade, and then Ice Chain. I want to run all the mantras that are, like, kind of eh. Like, oh yeah, you wouldn't expect it to be good. Also, it should be 3 people, and then everybody gets beamed out, so then I gotta glitch through the wall and grab the chest for the Jade Vigil Weave, if one spawns. Yep. In, and then... Damn! I hate you! And then they eat the whole chest. They're fat. Relentless Flame is garbage. I know. It's like... I hate all these people, dude. I'm just here for a Jade Vigil's Weave, and they're out here taking the whole chest. All you need is a Trickster's Dust. Just take the Trickster's Dust and leave. I hate all these people. Every last one of them. They're all evil. Ingredient Hunt Urchin. The dude's gonna grab that urchin. I might actually be boned. Urchin! I'm a goat! I'm a goat! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I'm a demon. If you craft bombs in Carnival, you could drop them. Good to know. I hate the fact that these dudes are all crowding the top spots. Like, this is where all the good stuff is, so I'm gonna need you guys to move. Because I want the goods. Deepwoken Bug Reports is all about Alvin, Theodore, and Simon. Lovely. Alvin is a debug name, that's just like... Scallop? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I don't even gotta move. All dungeons have the bug. This is beautiful. Let's see. They need to disable talents when you're in here, because these dudes with Gale Step can just fling themselves 50 feet. So Starshire Egg. Ooh, I got it! I got it! Another one by Chiba! Oh, and I got the Jade Vigil Weave. And somebody gave me 99, Gale Stones, so I, like, do not ever run out anymore. Another one by Chiba! I'm so happy today, I don't even know why. It's like, I got this build, and then now that I got the build, I'm happy, I'm jolly, I'm getting jiggy with it. Actually, can I get jiggy with it? I can get jiggy with it. Oh yeah. You should check out that edit. Check that edit out on stream. What edit am I missing? Here, tell you what, I'll check it after I'm done with this dungeon. Oh boy. What the bean? Here, let me check out what you're talking about. The one I sent you. Did you send it to me on Discord? Oh, you did send it to me on Discord. Do you want me to play this on stream? Hold on, wait, give me like two seconds to find the stream. I'll play it on stream after I get kicked out, because I'm trying to steal all the loot. I hate these people. Every single last one of them. I hope they all die in a fire. In Deepwoken, of course. These guys don't even know the meta for this game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, standing by the edge isn't the meta, because all these other dudes do it, and then they get pincer technique and they die. But this right here, this method, I literally just stand right here, and since they're all by the edge, the game wants to target them. But I'm not by the edge. Like, I barely even move. Oh no. Can I glitch in? Yay! Why'd I even go in here? There's like literally nothing in here. Well, I mean, I got the Jade Vigil's Weave, so I'm actually very happy about that. I need Thresher Spine, Wind Gem, 5 Gale Stones, 5 Cloth, 5 Fiber. I have pretty much everything besides the Wind Gem. I think. Unless I have a Wind Gem on one of these. Goop. Yay! Okay, cool. Is 100 strength Gran good? Gran is terrible. Rate your combos on Dagger. Okay, see, I played a decent bit of Dagger recently. I'll let you know if this is good. Let's see. Cool. Let's see this. Okay, so you're on a Paco build. This is it's this build that you're on pretty much. Yeah, I mean, this build's really good. He took inspo from his build. They play really similar. Let's see. Okay, wait. Marvy, what's your stats looking like on that build? Like, how much Frost Roll do you have? Also, if I were you, I'd run Curse of Authoritative. Okay, here. Actually, let me show you real quick. Right. Okay. So pretty much, you see me using the Ice Forge tech. You think, oh yeah, it's really overpowered. It is and it isn't. And I'll show you like right now. Let me see. Frobone 1. Okay. So 100 Frost, 100 Flame. Okay, that actually is beautiful because there's a thing with Ice Forge. Pretty much every level increases the amount of shurikens you throw out. So the reason why I'm on the 100 is because I have like level 5. Also, because it's Blast Spark, it does 3 extra posture per, right? So it does 3 posture per shuriken. You also get 3 extra shurikens if you're on ice, right here. So you do more like shurikens on ice, right? But then also you have a might gem right here, which increases posture by 10%. And then also, I'll help you get this if you need help. But Curse of Authoritative, I should have one on this build. Curse of Authoritative. Pretty much, if you land Uppercut, Critical, or Flourish, which you definitely will on your build, right? They apply a status, right? Hold on, let me apply the status. Okay, so now this person takes 1.5 times posture all the time until like 30 seconds are up, and you can just keep reapplying it. Like, it has no cooldown. So if you were to do everything I just did on my Ice Forge and then use this now does about 40 posture. So this is now a ranged guard break that does 40 posture. Ice Smash is worse than Fire Blade though. I mean, it's up in the air because Fire Blade does more status wise, but Ice Blade or Ice Smash does way more. But like, pretty much the idea with what Marvy needs to do is apply Curse of Authoritative. I'll help you get the stuff for the Ice Forge if you don't already have it, and then you just Greycast the Ice Forge. You Greycast the Ice Forge, theoretically it should true confirm pretty much anything you want. Let me look at your mantras. You have, let's see, Smash, Lance, Blade, Rising, Crystal Impale, Glacial Arc, Judgment, Burning Servants, Lord Slice. Okay. Let's see. So, assuming you land the Forge, or you'd need to drop something for Forge. If I were you, I'd probably drop Slice for Forge, depending on whether or not you're zone cheesing. You have Smash and Blade, not a terrible idea. Double guard breaks. Double guard break would be good, especially considering the fact that your whole thing is based off of like guard breaking. And matter of fact, I actually have the stuff to make you more practitioners earrings, like the super practitioners. They use the Primadon pelts. So, Marvy, if you're interested, what we could do, I make Ether Refined Hides, and then I make you the Ether Imbued Earrings, because I could make you 3 total. So that way, you can just keep making builds based off guard breaking. It should work. 50% extra damage after guard break, though. I'll drop Burning Servants. I mean, yeah, the thing is, your Burning Servants is good, it's just not based off your playstyle. The main thing I'm noticing is, whilst, yeah, you have, like, crazy mantras, like, on paper, you aren't used to the mantras yet, because you're still playing, like, you're on, what's it called, gun. So, what I'm noticing, right, because I'm not the best at gun, but I noticed you gotta switch your playstyle if you want to make gun work, right? So, realistically, if you gotta switch your playstyle on gun, you haven't adjusted to dagger yet, then again, it is your second day on dagger, so assuming you're doing this good on your second day of playing dagger, it's really good. That's like beautiful. I'm thinking you just gotta practice a little bit off gun, and then you could, yeah. I'll drop servants. It doesn't apply hit stun. You aren't, okay, see, here's the thing, you aren't doing like terrible per se, and I think I have here. I'll open up my files on screen and I'll show it. I think it's no, that's not. Is it this? No. Video Project 2? No. I actually have so many like videos that are just unlisted that I already made. There's like so many, dude. I actually can't find it. Is it this one? Okay, yeah, I found one of them. Alright, here. So, for light and medium weapon, they play, like, really, really similar, so... Am I able to clip? No, that's my Spotify list. Okay. I'm not able to clip my media player for some reason, so... I can open up my streamable real quick. Okay, let's see. Right here. So, there's like a bunch of stuff here. These are some like old stuff. But right here, right? I hop on Fist, which is actually played really similar to Dagger. Let me find it. Right here. Okay. So, what you gotta do on like Dagger, right? You gotta get your M1s in, a lot of gray casting, a lot of behind the blocks. You just gotta like you kind of I don't know how to explain it, but pretty much you gotta get a lot of back hits in. You also gotta hide your animations, which is, in my opinion, really scummy, but it's like the only way that it works out super well. So right here, this is just like medium, but I do have a little bit of Dagger right here. Or not Dagger, I have some Fist, right? So you won't be able to land Raw Crystal Impel, and this is Fist no guard break, which I've been told by top players, or quote-unquote top players, that Fist no guard break is the hardest build in the whole game to play. This is not hard. It's really not that hard. But realistically, you're not doing bad. I think the main thing is you haven't figured out how to abuse shaky, because with gun, you can do the M1, 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 but on Fist weapon, you aren't incentivized to do, or not Fist weapon, on Dagger, you're incentivized to do like M1 mantra, M1, M1 mantra. So it's like a different play style, pretty much. What I will say, though, is I don't know what to do with all these Trickster Dust. Can I just sell some of these? I can't even sell them. That actually makes me mad. I don't need them. Where's my Gale Stones? Okay, these are my Gale Stones. I need Wind Gem to do it. Do I not have one in my bank? Why do I have no Wind Gem in my bank? Okay, well, now I gotta go find a Wind Gem. Gonna make a video after 2 weeks of using it. Yeah, that's fair. And the thing is, I feel like... Yes, so no gun for now. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, you want to abuse gray casts way more. Gray casting on Dagger is really good. Well, let's see. I'm looking at these clips again. Interesting. Okay, Marvy. Do you know how to land like the things like really often? Cause it seems you got the basics, but one thing that you're missing, which I feel like would be super helpful for you in specific, is back hit lance into gray cast on your smash, which would theoretically true confirm. But the fire palm, yeah, get fire palm. It's definitely worth it. Let's see. So yeah, the thing is, you want to get fire palm and forge. If I were you, I'd drop one of your guard breaks for forge, just because forge is like way better than a guard break. Really funny. Cause the thing about forge is it can guard break already, but you're not using it for guard breaks. What you're using it for is gray casting. Whenever you gray cast, people typically like to roll it, right? And the thing about rolling is, since they rolled it, you could still hit them, because they just wasted their roll. They didn't parry it, you're not in stun. So, gray cast the forge, and then, after you gray cast the forge, what you could do, you could slide jump, and then rising flame right here. And because they decided to roll this, right, they'd probably roll it and hold block, So now, because you slide jumped, you're behind their block. They're right here. You go back over here. Rising Flame, you hit them with a Rising Flame in the back part. Right? And then what you could do after you do like the sliding Rising Flame right here is, since the Rising Flame will keep your momentum of you like all the way over here, if you were to theoretically use like Judgment right here, they're over here, you're over here, their Judgment, or your Judgment, if they vent it, will stun them, so then you could probably find a way to extend off of it from there. Assuming you're using Fire Palm, right? You could True Confirm off the Fire Palm, or what else? You could also Gray Cast this, Guard Break, Fire Palm right here, and then after the Fire Palm, Rising Flame right here, do the Meteor Slam, and then Lord Slice or Judgment. You have a lot of potential with like your mantras, and the thing is, since you're using so many mantras for like your damage, you have a ton of potential, because a lot of your mantras are just doing a stupid amount of damage. See, like, there's so much potential in your build that I gotta think about this. Might add Stormbreaker. If I were you, I'd do Curse of Authoritative, because you're on light weapons, so your pressure stacking is like immaculate, right? Curse of Authoritative is a 1.5 times posture multiplier on your target. So that means it's not just you do 1.5 times posture, every instance of things that can give them posture is now 1.5 times, including Exhaustion Strike, which is super good. But the reason why that's so good is because since you're on Dagger, people are going to be holding block more, and you're hitting their block more with a 1.5 times innate multiplier on it. You have way more potential to do some crazy damage. Crystal Impel into Storm does 2 bars alone. That is true, I just don't think it would like actually True Confirm very well. Yeah, do test both of them out, because like anytime I'm stuck up on an enchant that I want to run, like, oh yeah, what enchant do I run? I just run Authoritative. Authoritative is actually just like that good. It's so... There's no downside to it besides you take double damage on the first hit of a guard break. And realistically, the first hit of the guard break isn't what's going to be killing you. It's going to be what happens after that that kills you. That being said, it's not ideal. The knockdown in air should be true unless the vent... I mean, the thing about the knockdown is it's so iffy. It like only works sometimes, and then whenever it does work, it's like, it's so... It makes me mad, because they do all this work gutting Crystal Impale by adding 0.25 seconds wind up initially, and then making it so you can't feint it in the air. Also puts it on like a 15-second cooldown, and then also you can't like, knock down on it. With all the bugs that they have on it, it makes it really, really difficult to viably use unless you're doing some like setup for it, which kind of sucks because it's like one of the coolest weapons, or not weapons. Like look at this for a second. Who's actually getting hit by that? Not me. Not me. I'm not getting hit by that. Let's see. Solar, no, solar wouldn't be good for you. Storm, I mean, Storm's 15% more damage whenever it procs, but you're not really... I mean, if you're 100 light weapon, I don't know if you are, but if you are, that'd be good, because 15% more damage on your hit plus true hit stun. Stormbreaker is the same as Storm, so it wouldn't be terrible. Eden Kite? Eden Kite. Right now I'm running Circus got 0 Mantra Pen. Yeah, you might want to run Prophets. Then again, Prophets just isn't exactly the greatest when it comes to like other stats. Elastic maybe, because you're Lava Eruption, so assuming that you would land the... Assuming that you land a Lava Eruption while they're like hit with that, it pulls them back, so it could be huge. Well, someone sent me their video in DM. I think they're fighting Peaberry Whistle Wiggle just because of like how many is in the back. No, it's Swimmer's Authority. That's a lot of people. What am I looking at? Oh, he's showing me his ice heavy build. Ah. Actually, let me put this on screen so I could plug his thing. So this dude right here, this is his build. Spy2213 if you want to watch his like video on his channel. It's 20 minutes long. I assume this is a Deep League event. Yeah, Deepwoken Deep League. Deepwoken Competitive League. Okay. Oh, it's one of those like all-out brawl things. See, the thing about this build, I don't hate it, but at the same time, your mantra picks are iffy. With Knee being there, Knee's not terrible, it's just Knee over Blade or Knee over Chain is kinda iffy. As for Lance, Lance is valid, Crystal Impale's valid, Forge is valid, but you have slow Forge. Ice Daggers isn't valid because you're running Crystal. There'd be no purpose in it, because it's not a combo extend, it'd be an Ender. As for Pressure Blast, Steel Maul, so Pressure Blast is fine. But this is cool. Oh, okay. Crystal Knee Spring is good. Yeah, I mean, Crystal Knee Spring is good. The only issue I have with it is it's really iffy. And also, I probably shouldn't leak what's happening in there. Let's see, Build Hub. What are people asking about? Do you have the builder link for the Chain Warden Ice Gun? Because the one in the description has heavy, not light weapon. What's your Chain Warden Ice Gun stats? It's just same as the heavy one, but light weapon instead. And then I will reply to this at Salim, I don't know how to pronounce that. You can jump on their head and they get flung. What do you think of Crystal Impale into Knee? Not worth it. Not worth it all. Okay, damage tables, I'll put them on screen, I guess. Well, let me showcase this, right? So, Knee itself, 60 damage, right? 60 damage is good, but it's hard to combo extend off of. It's also an Ender, depending on what spark you use. It's kind of iffy, right? Now, something good would be Ice Blade, right? We look at, Ice Blade, where's Ice Blade? Right here. Ice Blade, 40 damage with no end lag. And it's instant, pretty much. Way better. Right, something like Grab. Sure, it doesn't do that much damage, but it's better. Knee itself is iffy, because you aren't going to land Knee on a target unless you find a way to true confirm it. And if you already land Crystal Impale, you would rather true confirm into something else, right? Realistically, if you're on Contractor, right, because you're Marvy Flex, what you could do, you could land the Crystal Impale into the Judgment, which the Judgment does 60 damage and it's oath damage, so it's pretty much true damage. And then, while you're in the Judgment in front of somebody, if you spam F, because some little unknown tech people don't know, if you spam F whenever you use Judgment, if somebody vents, it guarantees the vent predict and it guarantees a parry on their vent. So, pretty much because of that, you could theoretically get a true Spine Cutter or true whatever you want after it, right? So, assuming you're running Crystal Impale, there's many other mantras that you could land after. Like Crystal Impale into, let's see. Blade is good. Rising is okay. Ice Lasers wouldn't even be trash. Sure, Ice Lasers doesn't do that much, but it has shaky potential. You could even do, like, Impale into Lord Slice, or Impale, actually... Marvy, I just thought of some. You land that Impale, right? Like, Impale into Glacial Arc with the spark, or not the spark, with the stone, so it makes the explosion. And you land that explosion, which true confirms because of shaky, your Judgment. Which, after you get the Judgment off, you could pretty much do whatever you want. Or you could do something like, Ice Forge into, like, Slide Jump Crystal Impale, which would apply the knockdown into Uppercut Lance being completely true. That wouldn't be terrible. The vent parry doesn't stun after Judgment. Oh, they removed the okay, that's annoying. The new talent for the new fist talent makes Fang and Coil useful. What is it then? Let me check. Fang and Coil's base critical now gains a small buff in its speed, range, and end lag. Oh! That's actually pretty cool. There's no emote cursor keybind. What is this? Scoundrel Saber in shop. Or was in shop, not anymore. Alright. Would it be possible? Hold up. Does bow have potential? Bow is actually one of the best weapon types in the whole game because you could purposefully delay your M1s to make people miss their parries, which is actually like a little known tech that some top 250s on bow are using. They hold down their bow M1s because it trips people up all the time, and it's super good. It's like insanely strong. Right, I need D feathers. Why do I have so many D feathers in my bag? I don't remember doing this. Jade Vigil's Weave, and then I gotta bank my Gale Stones. Right, so, I'll showcase on stream what I was planning. Can I not reset in iframes anymore? That's so lame. Okay, it's just... Fire, bro. Love this game. Best game on Roblox, by the way. Alright, yeah. See you, Marvy. Alright, would it be possible to guard break into knee to use Scourge of Judgment? Theoretically, but everything after knee wouldn't be true. Because knee has so much end lag that it just wouldn't work properly. The sword is in my hand. Is that the reason why it wasn't working? Let's see. When are we getting a face reveal? Probably not. Because the thing is, I don't really want to keep making deep content if the game keeps like going in a terrible direction. So at that point, it'd just be like no reason to release my face. Also, preferably, what I like is the fact that I could go and upload deep content and nobody knows who I am, right? Because realistically, you're watching me for deep content, not for me personally. If I was like a Dan VR type of YouTuber where I would talk about my life while playing like Deepwoken, then yeah, me showing my face would make more sense. But realistically, as of right now, there's not really a good reason for me to do it. Plus, on top of that, I would honestly rather just like to do my deep stuff and then that's it. Plus, I would have to add a face cam and everything. And if you look at my videos, my last video was a 30-second montage and then just 8 minutes of me yapping. I do not like putting in effort into my videos. What do you think about Frost's First Light or Light's Final Toll? Light's Final Toll is booty cheeks, bro. I'm sorry, it's just booty cheeks. So let's say this is Greycast Forge. That's a guard break right here, right? Am I lagging? Yeah, I'm lagging. Okay, so nice, and then it wasted. So now I gotta wait 20 seconds, and then you know what? This gives me time to check on what the unstable planning is. Find any solution for chat. Maybe there's okay. Somebody asked me for their opinion on their build. I'll check your build in a second. But essentially, the idea. So let's say we Greycast Ice Forge Guard Break, right? So then what we would do Fire Palm, right? Let's say that hits into this, which true confirms a knockdown, so I can get M1, boom, 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 something like that. In theory, it should work really well. I mean, it's not even in theory. It will work really well. The thing is, I don't have all my mantras, and I'm missing, like, my two most important mantras. Could you rate my build? Let's see the build. Oh, wait, let me look at the build this guy made. Okay, so I got a lot of builds to look at now. Give me a second. I'm gonna test this build. So... you... Alright, I don't want to have to kill this guy, but I might have to. Wake up. Wake up, bro. Dude, I'm gonna kill you. Ooh, wake up. Wake up. We're fighting. There's no way. I actually just waited like... Interesting. Like, come on, dude. I waited for you to get back before I killed you. Don't be a bum. Don't run away. I don't like the fact I'm in the wall. Can I, Oh wait, I could just... Okay, well, he left. So, yeah, in theory, this build will work out really well. Assuming I land the fire palm, which will true confirm the snare, which then true confirms that. What if you did markers with just Karita, Crit Engine, Bloodless, or Aegis? See, that's not a terrible idea, because just Karita would be super good on something like this. I just don't want to get just Karita, because I just don't like just Karita at all. It's like my least favorite like thing in the whole game, fist styles wise, because the only thing you could do on just Karita is cheese. Everybody runs just Karita anims on a normal fist weapon, because it's cheese. Nobody actually runs just Karita for anything besides cheese. Just, oh yeah, let's wear a coat which hides my legs, and then have my animations be on my legs, even though I'm wearing a cestus, right? Realistically, that just makes me mad, because, like, your whole skill tree, or not your whole skill tree, but, like, your whole thing is literally entirely based off cheese, and that just doesn't feel fun for me. Actually, I should go back and kill the flame one over here. Just no process, because I need dying embers for, Searing Snare. Ooh! I'm gonna do some live testing with this build at some point. So I'll queue up for East 2s after a certain bit, like once I get all my mantras. Once I queue for East 2s, I can start hanging out with people, and it'll be like a grand old time. Alright. Assuming I can do this. Okay, what I am worried about is my, like, severe lack of ether. Cool, I could technically equip the Pale Briar now. I don't think this build would need a Pale Briar per se, but I wouldn't mind Pale Briar just for PvE. Because this is Crystal Temp Shock, Lava Eruption. It should be actually really good for PvE. Also, the thing is, I have Immolator plus Parasol Planter, so it super buffs up my Flame Within, which will actually be super good, considering Flame Within is going to be a flat 10% damage buff, on top of Charge Return being a flat 10% damage buff, while also making me faster and applying Burning on my M1s, which means my Blazing will be proccing Lava Eruptions every M1. However, my, like, Flame Within will be proccing, like, the Blazing Burning aspect of it. Is that the weapon that switches to Fist by doing something? Yes, it is. It's actually really niche. What's the biggest priority when you're making a build? No, when I'm making my builds. Speed, right? Because realistically, the build itself doesn't matter. Like, I will not want to play on the build if I spent 40 minutes progressing it. Or 40 minutes extra progressing it because I had to go, like, just Karita or something. right? Realistically, what makes a build interesting to me, right, and what makes it actually, like, reasonable, is how long it takes me to make the build. Like, if you notice, this build is 2 hours of playtime, right? And that's after I streamed on it on a little bit, and after I gank on it. I got to power 20 within 40 minutes. The game would not be fun for me if I couldn't just make this build super fast. Like, sure, I have an issue with Agamatsu removing progression as an aspect of the game, because removing a whole aspect of the game for layer 3 would just genuinely be not a good idea. Because, like, people play for the progression, so by you removing progression, you have people not wanting to play the game anymore. Right? Progression is probably the most fun part about Deepwoken, depending on whether or not you do it properly. Right? I really love, like, being a freshie and void walking max levels, and then having to fight for my life, because it's actually super challenging to be power, like, 4, let's say, with rapid punches, and exhaustion strike, and a dream, and I have to fight full max levels. I gotta gank 3 power 20s that swap out. And yeah, it's really difficult, but that's what makes it fun. Realistically, what makes this game fun for me is having an actual challenge the whole time I play the game. And that's why, realistically, progressing via Voidwalker is your best bet, because it is the best EXP in the whole game, and it's also the most challenging EXP in the whole game, so it actually feels like I'm doing something. It's not just like, I'm gonna go to Star Swept, and then I'm just gonna swing on things mindlessly. And that's the thing, I hate Star Swept so much for progression. You're telling me I'm supposed to go there and fight Thrushes for the next 40 minutes and then max out? I don't want to do that. I just want to kill people and fight people and have a grand old time. I don't know, one of those requires me to turn off my brain and let myself get turned into absolute mush brain-wise, versus one that requires me to fight for my life. I don't know, fighting for my life just seems way more pleasurable in the situation. How do you get to power 20 in 40 minutes? See, you're asking too many questions, but I'll answer you. So, the best way to get to power 20, right? There's 2 main ways, and I will talk about the first way, the one that is, like, beginner friendly, and then I will also talk about the one that is not so beginner friendly, right? So the beginner friendly way is going to the depths and doing all the bounty boards, all the missions you can, and then eventually what you do then is you go do the depth super trial, which people get scared when they hear depth super trial. But the thing is, if you start the depth super trial below the power threshold of 10, it won't give you anything besides an enforcer, right? So then you got a lot of EXP from the depths already, so you could train your element and you could train your weapon on the boss, right? On the 2 guys you fight, or the enforcer. Preferably, I try to go after I can guarantee me fighting, like, 2 bone keepers, right? Because 2 bone keepers are damage sponges. They could eat a ton of hits. So I just work on parrying and stuff. And the thing is, I don't leave the depths trial. I don't kill anything until it says, oh yeah, you don't have any more trainings left, right? So go to the depths for your progression. Shrine, right? And then after you shrine, get a little bit more EXP. And then you go into the depths trial. Let's say you get 2 bone keepers, right? Wail on the bone keepers and stuff. Wait till it says, oh yeah, you need more invest, right? You need more training. Kill the guys, guaranteed a full level up right there. And then from that full level up, you could do Voidwalker bounties for the rest of your progression, get you to max level, and then if you need to uncap and you haven't already, just kill 1 ferryman, right? The better way to progress, which is the way I prefer to do it, is first Voidwalk for my first 10 levels, right? Or Voidwalk till Shrine, then after Shrine, or to Shrine, I go to the depths. And then after that, I just jump into Void, no light hook, right? And then I kill Chaser, I kill the Bone Keepers, same thing, trying to maximize my points before I get the full trains. After I get the full trains, do the Chaser, right? And then go down to floor 2. Typically, this is around the time when I'd be power 15. So after that, I just kill all the stuff in floor 2 for my EXP. And then I activate Guard champ, right? Like the super Guard fight. I kill Etheron. Etheron gives me about 30 invest. Guard champ will also give me about 15 invest. So if I started that at power 15, I'm spending all my points, and then I get the 2 level ups guaranteed from Etheron, the 1 level up guaranteed from Chaser, and the 1 level up guaranteed from Guard. That's 4 guaranteed level ups, which actually adds up really fast. No trial, no deep crucible, no need. See, the thing is, they're good EXP. Realistically, like on paper, they're good EXP, but I will only do them on stream because if I do them on stream, people can interact with me. The whole reason why I actually like doing Deep Crucible on stream is because I can interact with my fan base, and they seem really happy with being able to interact with like me in specific. So I'm like, hey, screw it, why not? I'll hang out with the people. I don't have an issue with anybody so far, so I'm perfectly fine with just spending time with the fans. If I were to attempt that, I'd wipe to the wind in floor 1. Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't know how to do everything, you're not gonna survive. Also, kill Parliament if you can. Parliament's also free 15. A lot of people don't seem to realize that these people making progression videos and stuff, these people making progression methods, you need to be on the skill level of that person if you want to do the progression methods like them. The thing is, an average player will not be able to progress like me because, respectfully, most people don't have the hours that I have on this game. If you don't have the hours on the game, I'm not going to expect you to do the most hellish progression in the whole game, right? Realistically, somebody like me who plays the game pretty much every day, who has a ton of hours on the game, could do it. But somebody who just wants to play Deepwoken every now and again because they find it fun, every like couple like weeks they want to play Deep just for like a little bit of fun, hey, you're probably not going to be able to do that. And it's fine if you can't do that. You find your own way to progress to max level in a timely manner. You don't have to copy my progression. And in no way am I saying, oh yeah, the best progression method is my method. The best progression method is whichever method you can do consistently while not having to worry about wiping. And that's something that a lot of people say, get wrong. Like, oh yeah, this is #1 progression method. Is it really the #1 progression method if the person watching your video tries to progress exactly like you do, and then proceeds to wipe 3 times, and then now their progression has taken a total of 5 hours because they wiped so many times? You shouldn't be progressing the most complicated way possible if you can't handle it. If you can't handle it, just do whatever. Find your own progression method. It's not that bad. But if you can handle my progression method, do it. It's insanely fast. I think the fastest time I've ever progressed a build was exactly 35 minutes. Which, if you know anything about progressing a maxed out build in 35 minutes is pretty much unheard of. Nobody in all of Deepwoken, right? Nobody in Deepwoken. You've never heard anybody say, oh yeah, I progressed in 35 minutes. It's actually really fast. No, you hear, oh yeah, I progressed in an hour. But I almost cut that time in half. It's like insane. Yeah, it's fun though. It's fun though. Yeah, you can also TP yourself around with a different slot if you're a Void Walker. I do recommend people abuse that. You should make a Blood Run Cures Winner. Cures Winner is kind of iffy. The thing is, I could make it good, but the weapon itself is really bad. So... oh no. It's really iffy. I'll consider it though. I'll pin it. Why don't I run Parrying Dagger? I could. It's just I don't want to min-max that much because it's like I'm just too lazy. And if we're talking about Parrying Dagger on this build, I'll consider it just because I'm forced to be one hand. And there's some real good water actually. So I could take you 2 off. I go Pestilence. Where's my Pestilence? Actually, I'll do a Moon instead. I could do Charge Ring. Charge Ring wouldn't be stupid. I need you. You. What else do I need? Do I have a Might Gem in here? I should have like a stack of Mites. Yeah, 21. That's like pretty much a stack. Okay, what else am I missing? I'm missing Blazing. There's a blazing somewhere in here. Right here. Perfect. Alright, I won't really level up my mantras besides maybe Ice Forge, because I don't really need my other mantras leveled. So, if you want to queue me, I'm gonna be in East queues, right? So change your queues to East if you wanna, like, play chimes and see me. What I will say, though, is I now need to get the Glacial Mobility talent, because I don't think I had it previously. I actually need to roll a ton of talents. Yeah, Glacial Mobility. This is like the main one, though. Actually, I could do quests. I could just do a quest, and then it will, let me just get that real quick. If anyone has TP and wants to, like, help me move around real quick so I can get those done so we can do the 2s. Actually, yeah, whoever helps me with that first, I'll queue 2s with them. Some incentive, I guess. Yo, I'm geeked. I can hear the Deepwoken, like, logo music, and I'm not even, like... Holy, bro. I'm actually, like... It's so bad. Why can't I hear that? I'm not even... I'm geeked out. I'm geeked out. It's so bad. Okay, I need wind gems, too. But, let's see. 306 ether. With this being 136, being 45. Oh, okay. I'm thinking... Drop either a prof or a vitality. I mean, 570 HP already is really good. I think I moved my Blizzard Ring onto this build, honestly. Yeah, I'm thinking move Blizzard Ring over. Because Blizzard Ring would apply the slow on the M1s and stuff, but then also it would give me 15 ether back whenever I'd use these mantras, so... I could discount every mantra by about 15 ethers, so Lance would be 45, this would be 50, Ice Blade would that be 35, and then Ice Forge would be 115, no, 116. 116 would be bad. You got no posture and low fizz. My fizz isn't that low. I can bring it up to about 49.1%, and as for posture, I don't need posture, because unlike most people, I actually run steady, and I can actually parry, so I don't really need high posture. And that's the thing, a lot of people say, oh yeah, you need high posture. No, you only need high posture if you don't know how to play your build properly. Realistically, like whenever I fought like top 250s and like 6 Lukes and all these other like quote unquote like good players, right? These like known players who are good at the game, I never needed high posture because they wouldn't guard break me unless they used a guard break mantra. It's all about how you play your build and how you get affected by shaky. Realistically, an average person who has to deal with shaky block will get like mixed. They will have lots of problems, but if you know what you're doing, you don't really need posture. Like realistically, hold block, roll, steady, 5% each posture or each roll. So 5%, hold block, oh no, parry, roll, oh that's a guard break mantra, parry, get all my posture back, ooh, roll, 5%, I don't need high posture. High posture is something I've never needed. Well no, they could theoretically posture stack on me, but about 90% of the time I'm not getting guard broken by anything besides guard breaks. Most people are like that, but they just see all these top players saying, oh yeah, you need posture. You don't really need posture as long as you're actually paying attention, you're like using your ghost. The thing is, most top chimes builds don't run ghost, right? So if you're running no ghost, then yeah, get posture. But if you're running ghost, you might as well get steady, and since you have steady and ghost, they try to hit your ghost while you're ghosted, it gives you posture back, so it's like, it's not really like that big of an issue. Right, I need my TP build. There's my TP build. It should be this one. I don't know, I've never had an issue with it. Proof? I mean, literally just, like, if you watch my streams, most of the time, I don't need posture. I mean, even when I'm progressing, I don't get guard broken much, because you don't need posture. You just need to pay attention, and not be stupid, and you'll be fine. Realistically, Well, like realistically, right? Let's think about this for a second. You see somebody in front of you, what are they gonna do? They're on Gale, you're on Shaky. They're gonna Grey cast Twister, go behind your block. You know what they're gonna do, just react off what they're gonna do. As a talent for Ice Blade, is it a talent for Ice Blade, or do you have to slide jump? It is a talent, and you need to have 20 agility on top of 30 Frost Draw. However, apparently this is a Gale upscale. Gale doesn't need to have that talent, you can just have it on Gale Innate. Because we love Gale upscale. Why else would we, well, you want to upscale other things in the game besides Gale Breath? Well, what are you talking about? Now we're talking crazy. It's just Gale upscale only. Besides the nerfs, which I will say, the nerfs are good, and a lot of people don't seem to realize how big a 5 ether increase is on mantras. Realistically, on paper, it doesn't sound like much. It's like, oh yeah, it's only 5 ether, right? But here's the real question. If all of your mantras across the board got increased by 5 ether, would that not be kind of huge? 5 ether itself isn't much, but when all of your mantras cost more ether, you now need to go intel, because the average Gale build didn't really need that much ether. You could be fine with pretty low ether, because all your hits are multi-tick, meaning you get more ether back whenever you land it, because you get more, like, tempo, right? Realistically, on a build like Gale Breath, a 5 ether increase across the board, and then 15 and 10 ether on some of these is huge. Like, imagine, look, my Ice Lance, right? It costs 70 ether to cast. That's 31%. Imagine if it increased by 5. That'd be 75. I wouldn't even be able to cast more than 4 Ice Lances without regenning ether. That's kind of big. I think all of them are across the board like a 10 increase. I mean, most builds went recovery. Some builds for Gale went recovery. And that's another thing. If you go recovery, your build gets like an astronomical amount of ether. Because you could like realistically just feint mantras and then use them again. So yeah, theoretically if your build's running that, it's astronomical blessings for your whole family. Or something. Or astronomical blessings for the all Gale builds. But if your Gale build doesn't have it... Ooh, niche little movement tech. Actually, I could self-proc Wind Gem now that I'm really thinking about it. Self-proc Aegis Wind. What else? Blessed. I could self-proc a stupid amount of stuff with that. But the idea is I have the snare up, right? So... Right, snare, Greycast Forge, Palm Snare, and then that lets me get an M1 Lance into True Confirm this, into True Confirm Leap. Theoretically, this build has potential, man. But we could, because it's all of us together, we did this. We can do this. Now, what I will say, though, is this is probably going to be the next version of my, like, OG Paralytic Frozen Anchor build. Because that build was just true combos galore. This one is even more true combos galore. Realistically, so it would look something like... It would look something like Palm into... Who the hell is that? Okay, well, I kind of just one-shotted it. Laffy Land? This is a W guild, bro. Or Leve Land, actually. It's not Laffy. I keep forgetting, every now and again, that, like, Leve is supposed to be Icelandic. And then I keep pronouncing it not Icelandic. Why are you a Legion guy? But low-key, I do like Leve's music a lot. It's like, realistically... Are people gonna say that I'm performative because I like her music? Yeah, but like, her music's really good. I do like her music a ton. And I have like all of her albums on like actual, I have actual copies of her albums. And like her CDs. Which, I'm not sure why I bought the CDs, because I don't even have a CD player. Like a designated CD player that I'd actually use. So I kinda just bought them for no damn reason, besides I have them now. So, I'm really not sure what to do with it. Megumi. Yes, this build has a lot of Megumi. I'm very excited for what I could do on this build. Because realistically, it's going to take me a second to get adjusted to the combos on this. But once I do, it's so over. People are gonna see this, and they're gonna be like, Sweet mama! And it's gonna be like a whole thing. Picture, you can convert you can buy a CD convert for your PC to read it. I mean, like, the thing is, at that point, I would just play her music on Spotify. Because I have a year's worth of Spotify Premium, so I should be pretty solid. And low-key, one thing that always, like, pissed me off is, like, these dudes swearing that, like, Leve... And again, this isn't even Leve. This is just, like, the company that Leve was partnered with uses AI, right? So, realistically, yes, in theory, that would be bad. But here's the caveat, right? One, the water cycle and how does it work with, like, things like AI, right? So essentially, the water cycle, AI is powered by water, right? It's cooled down so it, like, can keep running with water. Water's the cheapest thing that they could use to cool down the AI, like, data centers, right? So that's the first thing. So the water goes up into the air, but where the problem is, right, because you're just like, oh yeah, it'll come back down eventually as rain, the rain clouds can move. So because the rain clouds can move, the rain that theoretically is clean water, right, would then be moved to, let's say, maybe over the ocean. So now that those rain clouds are over the ocean, when they fall down into the ocean, that rainwater is no longer drinkable. So that is no longer usable water unless somebody purifies it, which that in itself would take more energy. So that would also be a problem if you were to purify the ocean's water, right? So already off riff, that's like the main thing, right? But what really confuses me is these people who swear up and down that Leve's company using AI is the whole reason why they can't support an artist. One, people support artists like Drake all the time, and they listen to his music even though he's not exactly the best person, right? And two, here's the second bit. If you're so anti-AI, right, and we're really thinking about this, that would mean that you can't use TikTok because TikTok has an AI assistant. You can't use YouTube because it has an AI assistant. You also can't use Google Classroom because it has an AI assistant. You also can't use Google, which has an AI assistant. You also can't use Siri because Siri is an AI assistant. You also, what else can't you do? You can't use AI for your homework, which I know you don't do yourself. I know damn well you're using the AI for that, right? So you can't even do that. So not only do you not understand the problem of why it would be bad, theoretically, but on top of this, people support apps and websites that use AI all the time. And yet, you don't think that maybe one person using it one time is a big deal, but a company force pushing you to use AI, like with Google Classroom's AI update, if schools or something try to block it so you can't use the AI, it breaks Google Classroom. So Google Classroom is saying you either have to use the AI on our platform and support our AI, or else you can't use Google Classroom. And nobody's rioting over that. But you want to riot because some independent, like, person decides to partner with a company, and this company magically uses AI. Realistically, it's not great. That's the thing. I'm not saying it's a great thing that the company is using AI. I personally think it's probably not the greatest, right? But there's so much more that we could be worried about. And even, like, here's the thing. You go to the doctors, a lot of the times, the newer doctors will ask you, hey, are you okay if I use AI to write down notes? They're still using a form of AI, so are you just not going to go to the doctor? You're not going to support doctors or check up on your own health anymore because somebody at the doctor's office uses AI? No, you're probably still going to go to the doctors. I don't know. It's like, sure, it's not great, but there's way bigger fish to fry. I mean, yeah, I don't know, maybe instead of going after, like, Leve for partnering with somebody, maybe we could go after Nestle. That's a good idea. You know, Nestle, known for being a terrible people, right? We can go after them. Or, maybe we could go after the people making data centers. But no, let's go after the artist who just makes music that people love. Because, oh, I want a reason to dislike somebody. Realistically, there are so many other reasons you could dislike somebody. And then also, like I don't know. With like, the Leve scene, it's like, It's so bad as of recent. Because there's also people complaining that a literal child won a competition. A child won a competition. Not because she's a child. But because Leve actually liked the child's, like, outfit, right? That's the first thing. So it's not even like Leve... Because originally, the drama back then was... Leve really liked this person's outfit, right? This child, and they didn't spend much time on the outfit. So people started freaking out because instead of their several $1,000 costumes that they made, somebody else who didn't make the costume and they just bought it online or something got the the green light. First of all, there is no prize. The prize is just Leve acknowledging you and being like, oh yeah, that's a really cool outfit. And realistically, why are you sending death threats to like an 8-year-old child because she won acknowledgement from your favorite person? It's just these parasocial people that think they have a connection to Leve and make it like this whole thing. Realistically, a tiny child winning a competition and all they get is a, oh, I'm Leve and I think your costume's really cool. It's not that big of a deal. You guys gotta get a job if you're complaining about a child winning. It's not that big. Look at DMs. I saw your DMs. I'll check it in a second. PC crashed during Trial 1. I lost all motivation prog. That's why I don't prog via Trial 1. Whoa. Wait, I'm supposed to get the Searing Snare queued up. There we go. Right? Grey cast. Fire palm. Oh, I almost got myself. Whoa. Gotta wait for my snare to come back up. Right. Hit that. Hit that. Okay, I just hit myself. See, it would work if this dude wasn't just actively or not, like, eating them. Because if he didn't eat them, it wouldn't fling him back. That's actually pretty nice, build-wise. I'm really looking at this. Okay. Not even saying this to be mean, but can you please stop being a burger? I'm trying to test a combo. Might have to drop Crystal just because he keeps flinging people. Then again, I think it's only an issue because this dude is like... Okay, nice. Dude is so bad that it actually made me lose. Are we serious? Like, realistically, he didn't read the gray cast, he just ate it. Why are you eating mantras? I don't know. That's annoying. I'm trying to figure out how this works, but I can't figure it out if the dude just doesn't react. Oh shoot, Toto nerfs, I think. Yeah, JJS Toto nerfs. Jesus, that is bad. I just now read these. But depending on how my next match goes, because if I keep fighting burgers, my combo's not gonna work. But if I fight somebody actually competent, it should work properly. No, bro, Toto wasn't even that crazy besides the swapping. Let's see. Pebble Throw resets the third M1. Pebble Throw startup is now 15% faster. Pebble Throw Linger on miss increased by 0.5 seconds. Pebble Throw is no longer 360 blockable, rather directionally blockable. Pebble Throw can no longer hit ragdoll players if they're within 20 studs of where you threw it. Slide variant of Pebble Throw now puts the move on cooldown for 7 seconds. Okay, so Brute Force also got a nerf. I'm not super worried about that. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, and then right here. And then I hit myself with the mantra. But in theory, it works really well. I just gotta do it properly this time. Ooh! Oh my god! That would have hit me. Wait, this build is actually so fun. Wait, hold on. I'm so happy that I'm like locking out, dude. Interesting. I do like that. I do like that. Okay. Hit this. Okay. Him reacting is fine. Nice. Why is this actually kind of good? I don't like this. Whoa! I just realized I haven't even used, like, Blade once. Good hits. I bricked. Interesting. I don't know how to feel. This build is actually so cool. I gotta adjust to it because these are some new mantras, but yeah, but I apologize for like screaming really loud, but this build is actually so. Well, I'm in East Q's. I'm in East Q. Oh god. Oh no. He's on fist. I'm gonna get baked. It's Dogbert Dissy. Is this? It's opium. I'm gonna get put in a montage, dude. I can't parry. I shouldn't have queued east. This was a mistake. What's the game plan? What are we doing? Whoa! Yo, chill! Okay. This is why I probably should have remembered to change my region queues. That was terrible. But I didn't even think about what I could do on this build, and I just now realized what I could do. I'm not used to it yet. But I came up with so much new stuff I could work on now. Anniversary. Oh, PU. Also, I should probably, like, actually min-max this build and, like, get everything. But I might just drop Crystal, because Crystal looks like it's throwing me more than anything right now. Right? Virginia. Switch queues, by the way. Whoa. You know, I'm noticing being out of region makes this, like, actually atrocious. Because this build has so much stuff I need to work on if I'm out of region. That being said, all I gotta do is land one fire palm and I have some potential to do some stuff. Nice. Okay, I didn't do the surf tech properly. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, for heavy weapon, there's a surf tech where if you do your running attack, you can like surf on their back and then you could follow them. So it's like an ender. People think it's an ender, but you continue your combo because you're surfing on their back. Okay. That's a guard break. Love how he's just swinging through. What's the... Yeah, swing through again. I actually have an idea. I misclicked. That was not a great idea. Dude's a burger too. He keeps breaking his lava eruption parries. Nice. This is like... Please, just stop trying to parry it. Okay. I keep misclicking that because I keep forgetting what type of mantra this is. The fact I can hit myself with my own mantra is so jarring. I'm not used to that at all. I'm gonna... After this match, if I, like, lose, which I probably am, I'm gonna go back to main menu and then see if that'll fix my regional queuing. Nice, swing through again. Okay, what's the game plan? Realistically, I'm boned from the start just because of the ping. What's he gonna say? Is he just gonna stand here and look at me, or what are we doing? Dude, this isn't even min-max, and it's like very bad ping. What are you talking about? Here, let me go back. I'm thinking I'm still in East queues because of how big these guys are, or how big the server list is. Snare could be useful in track starring if it maintains velocity. I don't think it does, because I'll showcase it on screen real quick once I load into main game. And I'm like 80% sure I gotta drop Crystal. But pretty much with this, right, if you notice, I can slide jump into this. Doesn't really keep my momentum very well. But if you put a wayward on it, what's it called? Negates fall damage, if you just noticed. Because it technically brought me back up in the air, but it also technically didn't. So, for some reason, it lets me negate fall damage. I can't negate fall damage too much. Is there a spark to make it do no damage to you? The thing is, this is the spark variant, but the spark variant is better than no spark. Well, the thing is, I don't need to worry about my mantra levels because right now I'm just trying to at least figure out how the build works. Mantra levels aren't going to help my build do better combos, but what will help me do better combos is if I figure this build out first. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. That's gonna hit me. That's the thing, I'm not used to that. I remember some dude was telling me, oh yeah, Searing Snare is the best mantra in the game. According to who? Whoa, okay. Best mantra in the game, by the way. Why am I blocking? I'm not holding down block. Interesting. Nice. I got snare back up. Whoa! You know, I'm looking at this. This build, stats aren't terrible. I just need to actually, like, god kit it. Or not god kit it, min-max it. At least he's being unique with his weapon. I actually haven't seen a Forgotten Glad in, super long time, actually. I bricked my parry on that. Now I'm doomed. Okay, wait, do this? Yeah. Snare's so good. Best mantra in the game. Woo! But if you notice, I haven't been guard broken once, and I have 32 posture. You don't need posture. I mean, at least get 30, but you don't need more than that. Well, I have been getting posture broken by the guard break mantras, but that's the thing. Guard break mantras are the only thing that are gonna posture break. So realistically, you don't need it. You're always losing. Low, my build mogs yours. Well, I mean, I don't even know how this build works. I just made it. Fire palm into snare. That's the thing that I'm trying to do. Unshift your M1s and snare. The issue is I gotta get out of the way of the snare, otherwise it hits me. It's good because with the spark makes it unragdollable, making it able to confirm a lot of moves with Wayward. Yes, that's why I'm using it. It has a lot of potential off that. Okay. Nice, good parry. Right. I'm thinking I want to try to... Okay, that stays in the air. That's actually really unfortunate. I thought I could, like... Okay? Interesting. I'm sorry if I'm playing slow on camera. I don't know how to play this build yet, so I'm not used to it. Once I, like, learn the build a bit more, I can speed up. But as of right now, I gotta stay kind of slow. Whoa! Yeesh. What's the game plan here? I don't know. I don't know, if I don't have to, like, play so... I gotta play so slow, because I don't know all my mantras anymore. Right? And... I don't like Crystal. I'm really not playing this. This is my first time playing Crystal in, 6 months. It's not terrible, I just really don't like it. Honestly, I think I might just drop Lava and the other thing and just get, Crystal. Or not Crystal, Steam. I think that's what somebody was suggesting. And then I could run Chilling on this, and then I could run, Whoa, okay. Now I'm getting mixed. And my snare goes bye-bye, okay. Has potential. Yeah, plus I can barely even use, like, Ice Blade, which is, like, one of my favorite mantras if I have my thing set up like this. Whoa. I rolled it, okay. Noticeably more confusing if I go Crystal. Oh, good parry, nice. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I gotta find a way to land the fire pump. Okay. Focusing too much on trying to land it. That's what's making me get hit so much. I'm thinking I go revamp talents, because I'm missing some pretty important ones. And then I could drop this, get Steam. Wait, that actually might work. Okay, maybe I do keep Steam. I don't know, because I know that would theoretically work. Whoa, okay. What's the game plan? Everything wasn't so damn costly ether-wise. I might actually be able to figure out how I'm gonna set things up. He wasn't very high elo, that's the thing. That's what worries me. Now, if I'm playing this bad, sure, I don't know the build very well, but if I'm playing this bad, that concerns me. I am missing damage mods too. That's kind of sucky. So posture there. Okay, so posture 3% fizz. 10% more damage M1's fast blade. Actually, missing fast blade's kind of huge. I need more wind gems. I don't even have a wind gem on this build. And then let's see. Drop volcanic glass. It's not needed. Drop froze. Okay, drop the thing. See, the issue with Searing Snare is the way you play around it, you can hit yourself with it. So, a lot of the times, I end up hitting myself with my own Searing Snare, and then the combo ends there because it resets to neutral if I eat it too. You can just move out the snare once you knock down. I mean, the thing is, I could, but it's also really difficult to do that. But I'm thinking, because of however, like, there's so many moving parts to this build. Realistically, it's a lot of things to, like, account for. Low ether, while also having high ether costs on the mantras, plus the mantras linking into each other in a really strange way. Crystallization that flings people away and forward, which causes me to have a lot of issues figuring out where to attack. And then the other issue is lava eruption, making it also really unpredictable where they get flung. But if I were to do something like flash boil and steam, and then run flame within plus chilling, theoretically I could proc Flame Within every M1. I could also proc the Chilling every M1, which theoretically would then in turn proc something like Steam Path a lot, so I could get the Steam Shaky, which allows me to True Confirm more. I don't want to drop Snare, and the one combo that I am liking a lot right now is Flame Leap, and then I do the Running Crit, which would do the knockdown, which then True Confirms Uppercut. But then the thing is, after the Uppercut, I don't know what to True Confirm with, and then also I don't have Meteors, like, Flame Meteor. The Meteor talent, I think? I need Rising Flame to grab that. Okay, what am I gonna do then? This is actually so many moving parts to work with. I want to go to the depths and just get all the stuff, but I don't want to risk going to the depths on stream. Just need a way to hit a knockdown mantra. The main way I could hit a knockdown mantra is Fire Palm, but the issue is, in order to land Fire Palm consistently, it's very small. So I'd probably need a blue gem it. I'm thinking method for it, I blue gem it, right? And then after I blue gem the Fire Palm and make it bigger, and then since I'll always have Flame Within procced, plus the Flame Wisp, theoretically that would mean that I could do that, and then, okay. There's a lot of labbing I need to do on this build, but it has potential if I do it properly. That's what concerns me, is doing it properly though. Put perfect lenses on Snare. I can do that. The thing is, it already costs 20% of my ether bar. And if you notice, I only have 306 ether. 306 ether is not very much. Realistically, I could be up about 25 ether at 330-ish ether if I were instead to go Intel instead of Charisma, but I do like the damage buff from Charisma. It's so iffy, I don't know. Because realistically, I can actually test the combo that I want to do on screen on a dummy real quick. But there's a lot of moving parts to it. Okay, so first things first. This is a dummy that doesn't move, so it's easier to figure everything out. So right here, that's a guard break, right? Fire Palm, and then the Searing Snare after that. Which would be true, which would then confirm a Ice Blade, right? Because the thing is, the Ice Blade will get charged up before I Wayward, and then I can, like, hit that. So that works. And then after that, the thing is, I already put my thing on cooldown right there. I could also do, like, this into Fire Palm, into jump up that, into Crystal Impale after Uppercut. I mean, the thing is, this build has so many cool combos, I just gotta figure out how to utilize them properly. I'm gonna go queue up 2s, actually, like, after this. The whole reason I want to queue up 2s in specific is because if I do 1s, people are gonna be trying their best to win, and right now, when my build's un-min-max and I gotta figure out everything, it's gonna be iffy. Actually, I might be able to do the Flame Leap into... Oh shoot, that's not Flame Leap. But I might be able to do Flame Leap into this, into Uppercut, into Crystal Impale. Or not Crystal Impale, into Meteor Slam. Or that might be too long. I'm not sure if it's too long. There's so much stuff to think about. 6 Eru, Fireforge, or Ice Forge Guard Break into Snare. That does work. Use Dancing Steps with Snare Trust. If I use Dancing Steps with Snare, what's gonna happen is it's gonna... Oh, I cast Snare right here. Oh, shoot, it slid me into it. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to avoid self-hitting. I don't need any self-punishment today. Actually, self-punishment. Maybe. Wait, what would even happen if I counterbuild that? Like, if I counterbuild it and then used it, would I just, like... How would that even work? Now, I'm really... Fuck. And then also, Crystal Impale is kind of useless on the build, respectfully. Like, Crystal Impale actually got gutted so bad. 0.25 seconds of wind up. when the mantra already doesn't land normally. So the only way to land it consistently was to attack through people by reading them and then attacking after they attack with the roll. So it actually took effort to use, and now it literally does nothing. You can't feint with it because it puts it on cooldown. Right here, it's on cooldown now. You can't use it in air because nobody falls for that. You can't use it in pretty much any scenario now. So realistically, I don't even need Crystal Impale. It's kind of just there to be there. Let's see. Volcanic Glass, you go bye-bye. Fast Blade, I will take that. Talent Elevation. Cool. In that case, keep Phoenix Flames. Temperature Shock, you can go. And then I need you because you're a flat increase to my damage. And then now I should be able to roll off Lava Serpent. And then if I roll off Lava Serpent, I can also roll off Crystal. Crystal, where's Crystal? It should be one of the first things, right? Yeah. Okay, it's not perfect. I'm still missing a ton of talents, but I'll min-max off stream. Actually, I can min-max these right now. Well, I'm not going to be able to get hunted in the depths, because I'm not in the depths. That actually works perfectly. Flash Boil, right. I've been told Flash Boil's cracked by Marvy, so I will be trying it out, I guess. Cool Head, don't need you. Gourmet, I'll take that. More posture. I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't mind just a talent gives me more posture, but I'm not going to go out of my way to, like, change HP for posture. Cauterized Wounds might be worth it. Unsure. I'm very unsure. Tough Love for the damage buff. Stay of Execution, I don't need you. Chilling Flourish is so bad. It's the only it's the only Flourish talent that I actually just wouldn't run. Cryosis, sure. Do I have anything to increase range? No. But I need to increase the range of my Fire Palm. Because I slide jump with the Fire Palm. If I slide jump, then I'm going to accidentally hit myself with the snare. But now I gotta change my Qs back to East because nobody Qs West 2s anymore. Self-procking punishment, yeah, any sort of like self-damage that actually applies hit stun to you can in fact self-proc punishment, including Bone Wisp. Yeah, Frost Wisp genuinely is just the better version of it. I just don't like Frost Wisp. Okay, let's see how this works. New York, I'm not worried about ping anymore. But now that I'm on normal ice, I should be able to combo extend way better because I'm more used to this. Right, so W swing through. Only issue was we got flung all the way down here. Can we stop playing under the roof? Dude's just being annoying. Stop playing under a roof. Like, why do you even want to play under a roof? I'm trying to test my build and I can't. Okay. Nice. Great, okay. Lovely. so annoying, dude. I don't want to have to fight down there each time I hit him with that. Should have landed. I just missed. Right, and then... Interesting. What I'm worried about is every time it like switches me back to my heavy weapon, there's a memory leak that happens on my end, so it lags me out. Interesting. Are we supposed to be allied? I don't know. What? I saw your chat messages, so probably. Why'd I do that? Oh no, so we're not. Okay. Nice. Good damage, I guess. Not enough ether. Might actually need to switch to the 6 Eru meta. You know, I'm noticing the ping is starting to be an issue when I actually want to parry trade. Okay. Okay, wait, that steam is actually kind of crispy. I think he's just gonna kill himself. Huh. This is a lot to think about. Perfect swap cooldown increase to 2 seconds. Are we serious? The whole premise of Toto being super OP was you had to actually know how to read people, and now it's just not fun anymore. That's the problem. I can't queue because nobody's in queues ever. Whenever I'd like want to queue, so now I just gotta sit here and wait, like a fat little chud, just waiting, doing absolutely nothing. Oh, I stand corrected. I love this game. Server starting up. Okay. So, how am I gonna do this? Cool, the bubblegum's on my side. Interesting, interesting. So, I could set the snare up. Wasn't supposed to cast that early, that's my bad. Actually, let me... Whoa! Virginia. Right. Set my queues to east, so I gotta queue east servers. Love the things I gotta do, because there's no, like, west queues. Love that memory leak happens right as I get hit. Nice! Can I stop memory leaking? That'd be wonderful, bro! Why do I keep freezing, bro? I'm trying to test a new build on stream. considering replacing Snare, because it's just like... It's just so obnoxious to, like, use. Lovely. Lovely. He was literally in it too, and it didn't even, like, parry. Another swing through. Nice. It's so annoying that I got a Q East just because there's nobody queuing West. Realistically, it shouldn't be like that, but it's not even a thing that the deep devs can fix. Cause like, the whole reason why I got a queue, like other servers, is entirely because of the fact that, well, one, nobody West actually plays Deepwoken, besides a couple people. So I won't really see anybody besides the same, like, 4 people. But, like, I feel like you could use Karita Leap to land a crit or Searing. Don't like Karita Leap is the thing. Yeah, 2s is all East servers. There's no, like, West 2s. So I gotta either... Can this totally dude, like, ready up? Or are you gonna just, like... Just sell me completely? Loki, bro, if you're gonna go AFK in 2s, just, like, don't even play. I'm not gonna wait for him to get back. Or I just leave the game. So boring, bro. But my build is so complicated compared to my other builds. It's like a whole nother level of complicated. Gotta play. I don't want to play ones. It's so bad. I hate ones. Rocket Lance into Snare. It wouldn't be true, but it might work if shaky. Here we're gonna figure things out. Not in game yet. So this dude actively is just throwing the whole team. Love this, man. Right, remember to switch queues to my region. Actually, now that it's not Crystal, I should be able to, like, predict where people are gonna end up more, like, often. And a lot easier. So this could actually make things a tad bit easier. I am worried, though. Because, realistically, the build isn't gonna work properly if I can't figure it out. And I am not figuring it out currently. Well, also the West queues are, like, West queues for ones are also dead. It's like, I'll keep it on screen, just so people can see. I gotta keep updating it. But there's, like, nobody here. So now I just wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, because why else would I be allowed to actually have fun in Deepwoken? Oh, cool. Okay. Am I just gonna... Okay, cool. So... Okay, well, this dude's, like, just aura blasting me, I guess. Now I gotta figure out how to use this properly. Feint to cancel momentum. Ah! Dude, can you wake up? Dude. God, I'm just trying to test my build. And I gotta deal with people like this. Just let me test my damn build. Holy, bro. Why am I playing so bad today? I'm not sure. Okay, good. It's like... This is so complicated for no reason. Whoa! All that because he swung through me one time. Hitbox on the fire. Okay, so if I jump, Fire Pump's hitbox doesn't hit them. Noted. Interesting. Get the snare up. Interesting. I'm like kind of getting it, but at the same time I'm not. It's like if I gotta watch like 4 different things simultaneously while figuring out the build and figuring out the new mantras, it's like I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Oh yeah, if you watch the animations for his Fist M1, the animation is quite literally lagging behind, which it shouldn't be. I mean, it's not even his fault. He can't even like change that because it literally is like designed with the weapon. But I am learning more about this build, so I have an idea. I have a couple ideas, actually. So, assuming... Whoa! I'm just gonna cast this. Like, it's actually so hard to see what's going on my screen with massive searing snares. Everything's red now. I don't want everything to be, like, red, dude. In theory, it would be good, but I don't like looking at it. Okay. Nice. Maybe it's just me today. I'm not playing as good as I should. Nice. Whoa. Okay, I'm definitely gonna abuse that. That is wonderful. I do love that one. Okay. Maybe switch off the enchant too. I'm not sure. Supposed to be slide variant, but I mean, it worked, I guess. Oh! Actually, I could... Okay. Never mind. My fault for trying to be interesting and, like, creative. Whoa, that went behind my block. Why am I like such a burger today? I'm not sure. Actually, I was playing a lot of gun recently, so I'm not sure if that's the reason. Okay, well I'm boned. Oh wait, you didn't fling me in the zone. I'm still dead, but thank you for not doing that. Wait, maybe? It has... I mean, it has potential. I gotta figure it out, though. It's a maybe. It's a maybe for me right now. I think I just make this a build or bust video. Why don't you change it to chilling so it can... Yeah, I'm thinking I go chilling after I get, like, a chilling stone. Let's see. The LFT dude, he was really good. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work, though. Because realistically, it has potential to be one of the coolest, like, things that I could be messing with. I mean, but, like, looking down at this and trying to parry is just so jarring, because there's, like, a massive red beam on my screen. I'll try. Just use like 90% of my ether bar. I actually use so much ether on this build. Whoa, right. Because why would it let me roll? Why are you on Glad if you have the motif? That's what I'm confused about. Lovely. Too far away. You know, one thing I was never sure on is why they thought the Duke Relic would be a good idea. It's literally just, oh yeah, I have iframes, so now you gotta play passive, otherwise I hit you and win. It's not terrible. Searing snares. Searing snare is so booty butt, like doo-doo fart cheeks. It's like I genuinely don't know how to feel about what doo-doo butt fart I'm using. It just like it's so. I have no words for how bad this mantra is. Oh, you could true confirm Searing Snare and then Sightless. Yeah, the heavy nerfs are it's so... It was so difficult to stay on heavy weapon after the nerfs. But I like to try. Okay, I could at least send people to space. That's actually really fun. Whoa. Maybe I was thinking about it wrong. I would have hit myself with it. Build ended up being good, not because of Searing Snare, but because of other stuff I found on it. Whoa. Why would I let go of parry right there? Nice. Okay, you're swinging through, so I'm not even sure what to do then. Yeah, realistically, I'm never gonna land a raw snare. Okay. Actually, landing that, theoretically, true confirmed steam, they're forced to, like, be knocked down in the steam. Whoever suggested steam, you are a genius. This actually is probably better. Yeah, it's boned. It's boned. It's boned. I keep getting swung through. I don't think there's anything I can do about getting swung through, like, right now. Until I figure out how I'm planning on using each one of these modules. Yeah, again, swing through. Yeah, I'm dead. GG's. It's interesting. I'm not sure how to feel about it yet. Snare. I might just drop snare for chain. Because the thing is, I always wanted to try ice chain. Snare would be good in theory if I could land it, but it's like in theory is the issue. Well, I mean, I'm trying to make a unique build. I'm not trying to just copy-paste every other... Oh, yeah, I use this to true confirm that. I want to do... I want to do, like, my own niche. Was Rockmuller crit still frame 1? I don't think so. Hello. Really expected him just... Okay, well, that's on me. Good react, nice. If it wasn't so damn inconsistent, it could actually be like the main combo on the build. And then also, whenever you cast Searing Snare, it guts your movement speed, so I can't even like set it up after event predict. Why am I trying to do knockdown into knockdown? Knockdown doesn't extend knockdown. Nice, good parry. Whoa! Still very unsure why they thought it'd be a good idea to motif, like, the overpowered crits. Okay. Lagging. Nice. Wasn't near me, by the way. Wait, that's actually kind of heat. I think I'm getting more steam procs by just being on blazing, but I'll get a chilling markers as well. Okay, so it has astronomical range only whenever I'm, like, not trying to parry it. It's just... coolest of beans. Okay, that works. I know that does. Oh. God, this ether limitation is so bad. Like, genuinely. It's nearly impossible for me to get anything interesting going off with how little ether I have. I mean, it's not bad. If I can land even one combo, it sets up Steam true. So unpredictable. And it's like, hey, you guys want the build? You guys want the build? I sure as hell don't. Now I can give everybody the stats right now. Oh goodness. This build is like, it just, and then the guy logged. Go for Iru. Okay, what are, actually, I gotta search up real quick what are some sources of ether. Okay, so there's armor, blizzard ring maybe, and Iru. Those are the main three sources. So why not go Nightbringer? See, now that you are intelligent. You are an intelligent specimen. I am Ukraine friend. I'm busy right now, Ukraine friend. I have things to do right now. I don't know what the game plan is. It's like, it's so bad that it's good. It's like nobody runs any of this, so they're not gonna know how to react to any. Oh, okay, that's a nice spoof. Just witness this dude fling himself across like a whole wall. That's terrifying, dude. Lovely. Wait, maybe? If I could just land the uppercut into impale. Okay, where's the vent? I'm thinking I use Flame Within as a mix-up. Because it's unparryable and it lights them on fire. So it's a roll catch. Okay, well you're supposed to try to parry it, dude. You're kind of like ruining my whole like clip farm. I don't think that guy was very good, but it has potential if I use it somehow like that. Do you have the talent that makes your vent icy? No, I don't like that talent at all. There's a talent that makes ethers cost less than ice. Yeah, I know about that. But the issue is, yeah, I need it, I think. The thing is, it's buggy. It doesn't work on all ice mantras. I have it, though. So, I should probably get Ice Wisp, actually. And then, like, before the match is... okay. Why not run Bluestone? I don't want to do all that I don't want to have to run bluestone just for this. That being said, it's not a stupid idea to run bluestone. So I'll keep that pinned. It's just not what I want to use right about now. Okay, but I'll do like a couple more matches on stream with this build. I'll do some experimenting off screen. And then once I figure out what's good, what's not, I'll take off everything bad on it, and then I will probably make a video on this, because this build is like the most interesting build I've made. But it's like not interesting in a good way. Okay, that just did a bar. Something tells me this dude got his top 250 from cheesing people. Lovely. That would have hit myself. I don't think deep devs actually test whatever they make. I'm streaming. But what do you need? Okay. Whoa. The fact that a whole 2 bars of his damage was just from, like, hitting me twice is absurd. So many people were focused on complaining about E-kick, they forgot to complain about, like, Silver Dagger rapid slashes. I remember somebody was telling me how Heavy Weapon had the best air swing. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard at anything ever. You're telling me Heavy Weapon, the class known for being one of the only ones with N lag on the M1s, can air swing the best. How? So I swing slow and I have N lag and I'm the best air swing in the whole game. Ah, jeez. I should tell all the top 250s about the unknown niche meta of being on Heavy Weapon and air swinging. I'm sure they'll all then immediately hop off their meta builds and try my new meta. I don't think he's low. I don't do much damage on this, I don't think. But oh, best air swing in the whole game. What you know about that air swing meta? Oh, I'm dead. 31? How is he taking so much damage? I'm actually not the blazing, maybe. Do I like flare volley? See, now we're talking. That's a mantra I do like. I do like forge more than volley, just because forge just feels so much more cool. Why does rapid slashes do true damage? The developers thought Hypendora. You think the developers actually think through their ideas and their updates? No, they just add it because they want to. Deep Dev 15, can you balance your game normally? No, I cannot. So I'm thinking I kill a Parliament on stream to get that Nightbringer, because whoever said Nightbringer, you are a genius. Nightbringer is where it's at, but if I go Nightbringer, I get less steam. So the build will be less consistent damage, or it'll be more consistent damage wise, but it'll also be less consistent like with the thingies, the steam, the steams. Yeah, that's what they're called. They're steam. But yeah, less steam, but more other stuff. So I feel like it's a valid trade. It should be fine. Chime of Pain. They did. Here's the thing. I like the fact they buffed Blind Seer because nobody was on Blind Seer in the first place. So the devs actually balanced something that people didn't use that would actually be really cool if they like buffed it, right? That is the most beautiful update change I have ever seen in like ever. You're telling me you're actually buffing things that are unique and niche that people want to use but can't because it's like so terrible? It's like the first time Aga actually did something like Krispy Kreemin'. Also, the Gale nerfs. The thing is, they didn't even nerf like the right Gale mantras with like half the mantras. They just nerfed some of it. It's not terrible though. I do like the fact that they're trying this time, because last time they didn't try at all with any of the updates. But now the devs are at least like, okay, maybe we should do this. It's better. It's a start. It's a start. It's not great, but it's a start. Also, now I gotta figure out... Okay, see... What I'm thinking about, based off the tempo of the attacks on this build, that would imply that the best song to use maybe for this would probably be Judas, especially with the combos. I'm thinking either Judas or Firework, because Firework would it implies we're like, oh yeah, baby, I'm a firework, right? So we're in the air because we're a firework. That's where the fireworks go. So theoretically, Firework or Judas would be good. I like Judas for the tempo, but Firework for the overarching meaning. So the song choice for the montage is either going to be between this one or this one, like Judas or the other one. I could consider doing a slight opening with Agamatsu Funk, just because people would actually watch that, because it's Aga Funk. But it's like, I'm not sure. Maybe. Hard text slowed. I don't know what this is. Should I search this up? I'll check it out. And add triad edits. I don't want to, is the thing, because I barely put any effort into my videos like currently. I'm trying my best to not put any effort into my videos. I'm not a big fan of wasting all my time like editing a Deepwoken video just for somebody to be like, oh yeah, you use XYZ, so I don't want to watch it. I don't know, normally that doesn't happen. I just don't want to do that right now. I should do more editing though. That's the thing. Cause I was talking with one of the YouTubers in Deepwoken. We were talking about something really big. So for a video like that, I would definitely consider. Oh yeah, on Monday. I'm supposed to be hanging out with this one girl, cause we're gonna be doing stuff. It's gonna be fun, cause I get to see my friend who I haven't seen in a long time. So I'm thinking it's probably gonna be a good time. There's no way it's not a good time. Spawn like right here. That's perfect. Yeah, it's not okay. See. The fact that you're saying it's W Riz is concerning. It's just like, I can hang out with the person who's the opposite gender as me. It's not... See, Wiz... more of an Asian tomboy type of person. If you know, you know. Okay, so would I rather A, hang out with my best friend who also happens to be a girl in person, get boba with her, or play Deepwoken? I'm gonna be hanging out with my best friend. Like, oh, play Deepwoken, experience hell for however long I'm on Deepwoken, or have fun with my best friend. I wonder what I'm gonna pick. Probably hang out with my best friend, you know? I think I might roll off Snare for Rising Flame. I feel like Rising Flame would be like really crispy creaming. Can get some steam going off. That's like 3 steams, I think. I know Steam doesn't have PvE scaling, but I wouldn't mind more steam. Also, technically, I don't have my bell yet. So I could just have it bell check me. I think since I'm gonna be going to places in the depths on stream, I should probably try not to bell pop, so that way I can save it for in case some fiend decides to try to kill me. I'm boned. Wait, what am I doing? I should be, wisping. Cool. I'm not even sure what, like, one-shotted it, but it's dead. Actually, I do need to do this twice. Because I need a Nightbringer for outfit and the other thing. Yeah, Steam has no PvE scaling. It's, like, literally only 2 damage. Might get affected by Chain. If it's Chain, it will do a total of 4 damage instead of 2. That's so big. Oh, wait. Let me do that again. See, Wiz. Are you tapped into, like, the tomboy meta? Exploiter in my server. Well, I was going into... Steam does 20 PvE damage 10 times? Ooh! Wait, if they actually made it good for PvE, that's actually, like, amazing. Because last time I used it, it did nothing for PvE. Nice. I'm so bored, dude. I don't want to play deep anymore, but like the plan. Oh shoot. The plan, right? I'm thinking I get okay, can you shoot the beam so I could there we go. The plan though. I revamp the mantra kit just a little bit, get Rising Flame. And then after that, I don't cue chimes, I get off for the day, and I stop streaming, because I don't want to play deep anymore. I feel like that's a W plan. Okay, nice one. I'm lagging. I'm scared. Loki, I wish there was like a Super Moon Knight fight that like it's like a whole boss like in the depths or something, and there's like a higher chance you like lose to it because it's like way stronger, but it has a higher chance of dropping like astrals, and it would have like it would have the ability to cycle resistances. So if you give it like if you use slash against it, then it'll be resistant to slash. And then if you like use a mantra on it, it gets resistant to that elemental type. That'd be so cool, like a boss using ever changing. I just want a way to get astral easier, man. It's like I don't want to wait till Tran sells it for 20 crowns. I want to be able to just like one and done it. I was gonna kill it with steel snares. Or steel snares? Steel snares. Check this out. Yeah! Why does the build require 999 IQ to use? Searing Snare can hit myself, so I need to make sure I don't hit myself with it. But I'm just gonna change my mantras. Why did it give me bell rolls? I don't have my bell unlocked. It just forced a bell on me. Why did it force a bell on me? I mean, I'm not complaining. I have a bell now, so I can open the bell door. But now, if I get dub skanked, I don't have my my bell to save me. So, like, what the heck, man? Why did it just force a bell on me? Am I missing something, or? I'm thinking replace Searing Snare for Rising Flame. I need Rising Flame anyway for the Meteor Slam talent. Yeah, I'm resonating. Okay, so yeah, just it forced a bell on me for some reason. Goodbye, Steel Snares. You go bye-bye. Frozen Servants. You can also go bye-bye. Give me Rising. It's relentless. Rising. I mean, that's a Rising mantra. Should allow me to get Meteor Impact now. Yep, I can. So... right, I'm gonna keep my back towards this, so in case I get snuck, I'm not gonna get one-shotted. Actually, I just noticed there's a top 250, so I'm just gonna leave. You gonna get Phoenix Impact? I feel like I should. Like, I can't even be in the depths and be safe, bro. I got a ping on Discord telling me to leave the game. Like, I can't. Just let me roll my damn cards! Dude. Like, it's so bad. I just want to roll my damn cards in the depths, and then I get a ping. Oh log, you're gonna get depth skanked. What? You're gonna get depth skanked. My apologies for even wanting to play this godforsaken game. Okay, we're gonna run this back. It's the same damn server. Yeah, okay, I'm just not even gonna roll my talents. I'm just Okay. Okay. I love this game. And then because the new chaos system, I can't even join any server besides the ones that pop up. So I'm literally forced to join servers with depth skankers. I love this game. Is the nicest game in the whole Deepwoken. Use Yun Shoal to get out and reroll at Meteor Isle. The thing is, I need Rising Flame before I roll. So I like need to get Rising Flame before I go. It's so bad. You know what? We're doing a Paris server. You can't use your AP in a Paris server, can you, huh? Actually, they probably can. And before people say, "Oh yeah, just hide your server region," people exploiting can join your server regardless of whether or not you let them. They could just do that. So I'm just gonna not even gonna hide my region. Worst case scenario, I get depth ganked and I die, and that'd be very bad for a worst case scenario because I don't want to die. Actually, you're right. I probably should just be rolling my mantras and then get out after I roll. I'm actually fearing for my life right now. It's like it's so bad. I know it's gonna happen. I'm looking at the server list, and I know someone's gonna do it. Okay, I'm out. We're leaving. Like, why would he just give me my bell? I don't know. Leave. Okay, I'm safe. My goat searing snare just popped up. No! I hate you, searing snare. It's so bad. I have people actually hunting me. Low-key, bro. If you're hunting like somebody who's just playing the game, you unemployed. You need to get a job. Okay, well, I mean, as of right now, okay, kind of just break the potion. You know what? This is probably good enough. I also forgot to roll my damn Eru. I forgot to roll my Eru. I don't want to go back. I really don't want to. I don't want to have to go back down there again. God, could not be in a worse predicament. And that's the thing. Aga still doesn't think that I should get CCPS, even though I get hunted every time I play this game. Oh, let's not give the guy who actively, like, oh yeah, why'd we make CCPS? So known CCs don't get hunted and they can actually play the game and enjoy the game, especially in the depths. But let's not give it to one of the CCs who plays the game consistently, streams it consistently, records videos on it consistently, and actively gets hunted, right? Because why would that person need it? You know, it's not like I'm getting hunted or anything. Dimensional you know, I'll take it, but I don't want it. I wanted teleportation, so I'm just gonna keep rolling until I see TP. Hate this game, bro. I mean, the Kamui or TP, depending on which one I get, will definitely be useful because then I could just beam myself across the map and find everything I need. But don't know. I don't even want Kamui, bro. That's drowned Kamui. Yeah, man, just give me drowned Kamui. Definitely want a drowned Kamui over you know, TP. I mean, at least it's a fast drawn Kamui. Oh wait, this is actually a really fast drawn Kamui. I don't care. Give me something that's not Kamui. Give me TP. Give me TP. I want TP. TP. TP, please. TP, please. Please, TP. Please. Please. Okay. Cause why would we give me anything I want in this game? At least it's a actually pretty fast Kamui. Then again, I rolled it like 16 times, so it's probably not even this version anymore. Okay. Actually, I could probably just flame within myself for the speed boost. Love how that game gives me, like, literally corrupted Kamui before the bell I actually wanted. Where the hell is this? What is this? I've never... Oh, is this on top of the prison? It is on top of the prison. This is actually a pretty cool spot. Oh wait, I could just do this. Aga was talking about removing CCPS. Why would we remove CCPS, dude? Oh yes, let me make it so that the content creators who actively are trying to make videos progressing, right? Let's make it so they get hunted more often. I hate this dev team, bro. Look, I know you're actively making Deepwoken a better game and making people want to play it more by making videos on the game, but I'm sorry, we gotta let you die, like, over and over and over and over and over again. Why? You're asking too many questions. It's just what Agamatsu wants for the game. It's always what Aga wants for the game and not what we as a player base want, right? Cause why would we give the player base anything they want? Ha 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 ha. Yay. I mean, I got Meteor Slam now. That's really good. Oh yeah, what people don't realize is you could Flame Leap and slide, and then you could, like, get the Meteor Slam while on the floor, and then just slide, boom! And then that'd be like a... That just not... Okay, no, just... Nice, I can't even see if I'm C-tagged or anything. Best game on Roblox Innovation Awards. Does anyone know... No Phoenix Impact. I mean, I could get Phoenix Impact, but that's another card, and I don't really have a lot of spare cards. Now, here's the real question for me, right? Where the hell is the Iru one? Right, the one that rolls my Iru. What shrine rolls my Iru? What shrine rolls my vitality in Deepwoken? Okay, let's see. Inside the Widow's Cave. Okay, cool. Inside Widow's Cave. I know exactly where that is. Salt Chemist person. Yes, that's the place. Thank you very much for this info. It's this way. Love how Aga considers removing... Okay. Love this game. Aga's like, oh, let's remove CCPS after he's not a CC anymore and he just owns the game. You don't need CCPS because you own the game, Agamatsu. We need it because we're not trying to get hunted literally every time we play the game. Like, if there is active exploiter bounties on my head, why would I want to be in the depths on, like, a not PS? Well, what's the game plan? You want me to get hunted by 6 exploiters in the depths while they're all, like, blatantly cheating? Yeah, thanks, Agamatsu. I'm very glad they promoted you to head dev executive. Cool person. I have the best roles in the server, so you have to listen to whatever I say, person. Thank you, Agamatsu. Oh, what's up? My dog just rolled up on me. What do you want, dude? Right here's probably close enough. That actually was a lot closer than I expected. Right here's the zip line, I think. No, the zip line is not there. Oh, we're by wash your face place. So the zip line's somewhere over here, and like 80% sure. Yeah, it is. Yep. I actually surprisingly didn't overshoot it. So right here should be entrance to cave. No, it's like right over here. Cool, cool, cool. That works too. I am liking the movement that I get from the Kamui, so I'll keep it, I guess. I don't know if I like the thing is I prefer TP over Kamui. It just feels nicer to be able to TP myself everywhere. Plus I could TP my freshies if I have TP. Right here, I want to reroll my attributes. No, wrong one. I want to reroll my traits. Bye-bye, prof. We're gonna drop you down to... Let's see, there should be, like, a ton of ether. You have 156. You know what? I'll drop 1 vitality so I can get almost 400 ether, which actually sounds kind of crazy on paper until you realize I'm just doing combos. I don't care if I do actually good damage. So, I'm thinking the main combo I'm gonna do, I'll showcase it in a second. Also, I need more markers and inheritors. If anybody has any spares, let me hit me up. I need them. Wow, my damage is actually so like abysmal. Okay, but the combo, I'm thinking boom, 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 and then meteor slam. Let's see. Kamui equals laborish, TP equals lazy. Yeah, he said that the CCs had it too easy. The CCs who actively people see them in game and they want to fight the CCs have it too easy. I literally got ganked on a power 1. Like when this build was power 1, I got like ganked by a max level. Because I was a YouTuber, and he thinks that we have it easy. I mean, markers and inheritors aren't hard to get. I'm pretty sure I can just hop on my other build and steal some. Thoughts on Flame Hero Blade Gale? Flame Hero Blade booty, but the Gale makes it good. And a lot of people are gonna call me crazy when I say that, but genuinely, Flame Hero Blade is probably one of the worst weapons in the whole game. It doesn't up tilt, doesn't do anything good. Markers Inheritor. I only have 1. Okay, now I gotta figure out, do I want Markers Inheritor Nightbringer or Markers Inheritor Chilling? Actually, I could just Nightbringer this one and then slap the Chilling in my bank and then get 1 more Markers Inheritor from I don't know where. Where do I get Markers Inheritors? Does anyone know? He said people are using AIs in videos. I don't think he realizes. Yeah, sure, you could use AI to make to help you make your video with like the AI voices in the background, but like they still gotta play the game. They still gotta actively work on the content. They gotta still actively edit it. The most the AI is gonna do for them is maybe make subtitles for them. Oh, guys, we can't. I'm sorry, we can't give you CCPS. Because you used this AI voiceover tool, so you didn't have to voice it over yourself. Or you used an AI caption tool. Ooh. Oh yeah, the layer 2 divers, that's actually a really good point. Like from floor 2? Do I just not have any markers on any other build? Actually, I probably have markers on my my main build. Does sound like something I would do. Where's Frobone? Frobone 2 is in the depths. I don't like the fact it's in the depths. I don't want to be in the depths anymore. My dog's sniffing around my backpack. Dude, stop sniffing around my backpack. Yeah, I do have a Marker's Inheritor. It already has chilling. Cool, cool, cool. Oh yeah, I'll make a video on Frobone 2. If you don't know what Frobone 2 is, it's a copy of Frobone 1, but better. So, essentially, the general premise of Frobone 2 is it's a revamped Frobone 1. So, I do more damage, I do pretty much everything better on Frobone 2 compared to Frobone 1. Also, Frobone 2 is gonna get Necrotic Mask, so I get temp HP on my crits, plus better Bloodlesses. And then also, for earrings, I'm running Ether Imbued, but I could also run the old, like, True Blood set. What in the world happened here? Honestly, I prefer the fact they removed the middle building. The middle building did nothing but, like, cheese. That's all it was. It's very interesting, though, from what I'm seeing. He uses AI to script. I've been hearing a lot about Aga using AI to script. I don't know how true that is. Like, respectfully, if I'm gonna hate on Agamatsu, I don't want it to be for, like, a rumor that's just not true. I want it to be, like, an actual reason to hate him. Like, he's a terrible developer, and I just despise him. They're making City easier to escape for new players. Yeah. I love how they broke, like, the NPCs terribly. Oh yeah, I've been noticing a lot of people don't just have, like, a drowned Godroll Pathfinder in their inventory, so they can, like... Come here, dog. I'll give you a piece of salmon. Come here. Dude, I just gave you salmon. Eat it. Cool. My dog is eating a piece of salmon. Tiny piece. Right, I'm supposed to... Wait, why did I escape the depths again? Oh, right, Marker's Inheritor! Right, that's what I was doing. Well, the thing is, the main issue with AI scripts is about 90% of the time the AI does not know how to optimize the scripts, especially for Lua. So, realistically, the scripts that an AI would give you are suboptimal compared to one that Aga would give you. However, Aga's code isn't exactly very good. And also, the thing is, Well, no, here's the issue with using the AI code. Essentially, the coding language, like, everybody builds their code differently, right? So, assuming that all the coding was originally done by Archmage, by them showing, like getting Claude, right? Claude AI to generate some new script, it's gonna clash with the old script because the old script is what Archmage wrote, and Archmage doesn't write the same way the AI would. Can I stop rubber banding? So that's, like, the main thing. Because of how, like, different the scripts are, it's like, you won't get the same results. And I'll queue East 2s just to, like, test it, like, a little bit, and then I am gonna not play Deep anymore for today. Why do I think the game's a mess right now? Primarily because of the fact that, 1, Archmage's scripting is stringy, and 2, anybody who decides to try to take up after Archmage and continue coding also needs to know how to code the same exact way his stringy code is coded. Because realistically, everybody will do something differently, right? So the way Aga and Archmage would code would probably be different. So assuming that the AI would also code differently is not very unbelievable. Which would make me believe that there's, like, a really high chance that their scripts are just gonna go, like, complete haywire. If that makes sense. I don't know, I don't personally think that, like, Aga uses, like, scripts from, like, an AI per se, but I definitely think he needs to work on his, like, abilities. That was supposed to be a slide. Let's see. Boom. My bad, dude. Are you good? You good? Yeah. Wake up. Come on, dude. Wake up. Whoa! Like, sure, it's not my region. I just don't want to get sneak hits on him. I don't know, I feel like sneak hits would just be like... Dog, can you stop barking at me? Dude... What do you want, dog? I can hear your little, like, barking under the table, dude. Can you wake up, man? Yes, dog, I can hear you. What do you want? Stop being so vocal, but not being vocal, dude. Just tell me what in specific we're after. Come here. Come here. No, no. Don't lay down. Come here. Ah! God, you're heavy. What do you need? What's up? What's up, little dude? Come here. What are you barking about? What you want? Come on, you gotta use your words. Why are you so quiet the moment I like pick you up? What is it that you need? Come here. Okay, just hey, calm down. Calm down. Hey. Okay, buddy. What's up? What? Well, okay. Well, you want food? You want to play? You want to walk? What do you want? Okay. Okay, you could just chill here, buddy. Come here. Why do you think game's a mess right now? Ducaricia Sahor. Secret Rare Agama, still 500 trillions. Skinwalker calling his own dog. Well, yes, what am I supposed to call the dog? What's up, dog? Dog cam? That's not a terrible idea, I just don't have a webcam anymore. Did I name my dog Dog? Yes, how did you know? Do you think that Tranquil Circle blocking bells works like it does mantras where if casted into the circle, the bell is nullified? Probably. Like placing one to protect somebody from a Reaper, yeah, I think so. I think my dog just wanted to like sit on like the desk. By the way, my build, I need okay, well let me look at your build then. Let me see what we're working with. Did you see the builds yet? Okay, let's see. I'll check my DMs and okay, well you didn't DM me the builds. Let me see. Where's the builds? Okay, oh these. The light weapon, reinforced armor, Voidwalker. Not a terrible idea. Okay, buddy. Why are you so silent now? It's like you were being so loud earlier. Here, I'll give you a piece of salmon again. You want salmon? Here. You want it? But you were being so damn loud, and then now you're like extra quiet. You gotta use your words, buddy. And somebody sent me a Pleaskies build. Oh, this Pleaskies build is actually pretty good. Shade Bolt Crusher. Or no, Shade Bolter. I assume this is the Shade Bolt weapon. It's interesting. Interesting build. Buddy. Buddy, you're stepping... You're stepping on a place you're not supposed to be stepping on. That hurts. Get off. Do I still need a markers hitter? No. I'm good on markers for now. Flame Silver Dagger with Cerulean motif. Are you still able to Cerulean motif, or did they remove, like, being able to do that? Alright, well, I think it's about time I end stream, because my dog is, like, he just wants attention right now, so I gotta go do that. W stream. W stream.